on this a little bit, and by the next time we meet, we'll be able to talk about whether or not this has worked. But what if we work on scheduling time at least once a week where you give him some form of contact? That contact is to show him that you are concerned, which I feel like he probably knows already, but also that will help your peace of mind, knowing that you are at least talking to him once a week, and you're not going to let a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks go by where there hasn't been some kind of contact. Do you think that you could do that?
Yeah, I think that sounds good because I've tried to psych off or lay off of contacting him a lot because I thought maybe that would help, and then maybe he would contact me, but that didn't really help. So I think that would be a good thing to do.
I feel like the contacts don't need to be contacts where where he is required or even expected to return conversation with you. I know that we all do a lot of texting today. Maybe simple text, at least once a week, or phone calls every so often too. But you said he's pretty busy with things, so I don't want you to feel like a missed call is a failure.
Right.
So we need to if we could set aside, maybe not set aside. I don't want it to be it probably doesn't need to be a scheduled thing where you're calling at 3:00 every Thursday, but if you can just make sure at least once a week you're giving him some kind of contact. Then also, too, you've said that he works in Nashville, right? Would it be possible for you to make visits to him every so often at his work or at his apartment where he lives?
Yeah, I think that would be good. I don't do that, so that would probably be really good.
How would he? Do you think he would think that's weird, or?
No, I think he would like it. I think he would really like it. Because a lot of the times when we meet up, it's, at my parents' house for something or to eat somewhere for an event, and I don't usually go to see him, so that would be good.
So maybe just special effort that is just for him in some cases, but then also, is there anything in his area that would give you even reason just to stop by? Is there anything else to go visit in that direction?
No, my best friend lives out in that direction.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. So I could.
Do you go to see her any?
I could see him when I go out there. Or he just works in a really busy, in like a shopping area, so I could be out there for that or something.
So then that would even give you excuse sometimes to drop in. Maybe in your mind you could make sure that when you go to that area to see your friend, you at least stop or make an effort to see him. It may be hard if he's doing something else, but at least when you go that way, since you don't go that way very often,
right.
But when you are there, you could at least make a special effort to stop in and see him then, and that'd be good too, because that would give you an excuse sometimes,
right.
And not just going.
Mm-hmm.
Well, those are two things that I feel like you could work on. Maybe contacts once a week, but then visits just once a month, or just whenever they're convenient. But then also special visits too, just
right.
to see him would be very good.
I think maybe he might contact me a little more if I did that stuff.
Well, part of you've really mentioned how the two different lifestyles might have been a wedge that has driven you both apart, and contacts and seeing one another might create more common ground between you two and things to talk about. And I should have talked to you about that. Are there any things that you know that you have in common that would make your contact with him easier?
Yeah, I mean, we like to do some of the same things. We like sports, and we like to do outdoor activities.
Does he watch sports? Would that be anything to talk to him about?
Yeah.
So like hockey playoffs and basketball playoffs and things like that. Well, maybe that would be something if you keep an eye on and you watch those things, that would give you a good thing to call or talk to him about.
Yeah, we don't usually have a lack of things to talk about, especially since we don't see each other all the time. So there's always things to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's good. It So you're saying it won't be hard then to make sure you're contacting them with something at least once a week.
No, it wouldn't be hard.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good to know. So contacts and then visits randomly or just dropping in or whatever. But then also too, I was thinking, you said that a big discouragement to you is his relationship with God right now and his Christian relationship, and that's big in your life. You're very involved with your church.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any things that stick out to you that maybe you could invite him to? Some things that would be okay for him to be around.
I don't know. Sometimes I could invite him to family day or maybe events that we do, like fun events that we do in the summer, to theme parks or other places like that.
Do you think he would enjoy a lot of? He grew up in the church that you're going to now, so he knows people. He just happens to be so far away right now. So do you think that would be something that he would feel okay with if it were if nothing if it were scheduled right and it fit his schedule? Do you think he'd be okay with being around?
I think he would. It might take a little bit, but I think that he might, especially something just fun.
Mm-hmm.
So that he wouldn't feel pressured to do anything else.
Yeah. I think, and you have a better feel than I do, but it's probably important that he sees that life can work and fun can be had even with being spiritual, which I think he knows that. I think he's just taking a different route. He cares for you. He's concerned about you. So to see, for him to be able to see how big your spiritual life is and that everything is still working, things are still okay, maybe that could really help him.
Right. Yeah.
So we're going to work on contacts. You said you think we can do, you can do at least once a week contacts, whether it's text, call, things like that. And then we're going to make sure in the back of our minds we know that when we're going that direction, we're going to try to see him, even if it's a surprise visit or stopping in.
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
All right. And then also always keeping in your mind that he can be invited to things. And remember, he's concerned about you and he likes you, but he just has trouble showing it. And the two ways that you show it, your way and his way, are different. So we've really got to remember to focus and emphasize those times that he does show concern. Build those up. We'll see what happens.